George!
All right, Ken, how's it going?
All right, mate.
Yeah, easy.
Through this way.
So, what's going on?
Well, I wouldn't have bothered to call you, mate, and a young Kieran wouldn't have it no other way. If you ask me, he's lost his tenner and a pony and just forgot about it.
Hey, look, I ain't lost nothing. This little tow rag nicked it out of my jacket, and he's not walking off with it.
Yeah, we'll sort it out, OK?
I never went near your jacket.
Hey, look, I ain't bluffing. You're gonna front it out with them and all, are you? Yeah?
Listen, Sonny, what's your name?
Jamie,
Jamie. What are you doing here then, Jamie?
I'm looking for my dad.
Do you know who his dad is, don't you? Only Barry Kane. I don't think I've seen anybody hit the canvas harder than he did the night he fought him. It must have been the shortest bout in ABA history.
I said all right, Ken.
Sorry, George.
Can you tell us exactly what you saw?
Yeah. I saw him slipping his hand in my jacket when I was doing some skipping in front of the mirror. I shouted at him and he tried to leg it. I nabbed him at the doors, brought him back here, checked my pocket, no tenner.
Are you sure you still have the tenner on you?
Of course I am. And if you can't do nothing about it, I'm gonna shake him till he does. Where's my money?
All right, just take it easy, yeah? Listen, Jamie, listen. You know we can't let you go until you show this bloke that you haven't got his money, don't you? Huh? So why don't you take a leaf out of your dad's book and show PC Garfield what a man you are?
Oh, Jamie, what are you playing at, son?
I needed it.
What for? Your dad sees you all right, doesn't he? What's he going to say about this, eh?
We better have a word with him about you, haven't we? Come on.
I don't suppose he'll remember you, George, if it was all over in a few seconds.
Look, he opened the cup, blood ran into my eye and he caught me with a lucky shot. End of story.
No way.
What do you know about it? You probably weren't even born. It doesn't look as if he's in, does it?
Might be having a kibble or something. Dad! Dad?
Might as well touch it, George. Closest you'll get now.
He's not here.
Well, where do you think you might be now, then?
I don't know, all right. I don't know where he is. I've been to the gym. I've been everywhere. He's never done this before.
What do you mean?
He hasn't been home for 2 days. He hasn't phoned or nothing.
Yeah, all right, sit down. What about your mum?
She died.
Right, I see. Where was your dad going the last time you saw him?
To see Mr. Spence, the bloke who manages him.
Right, well, where would we find this Mr. Spence, then?
Well, he's only a 5-minute drive away. His number's near the phone over there. I tried him, but I couldn't get no answer.
And your dad never usually leaves you alone like this?
No, never. Look, I'm all right. You don't need to take me back.
Back where? Were you in care, Jamie? Right, this Mr. Spence. Would your dad be driving to see him?
Yeah, his car's gone.
OK, what I want you to do, I want you to tell me all about your dad's car, yeah?
Yeah. It's an old red Vauxhall Astra.
Red Astra.
Numbers A461 BKT.
Dave, could I have a word? We got caught with someone's collection agencies. Looks like the bloke's up to his neck in debt.
What do you reckon?
I reckon we should take the boy back to his social worker and go and have a word with this Spence.
Yeah, that's right. He was here Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, do you boys?
No, thank you. So what was he doing there?
Well, he was having a chat about his future. Well, mainly it was me busting the gut trying to make Barry believe he had a future.
How do you mean?
Look, Barry decided he didn't want me to manage him no more. So I asked him round to see if I could change his mind, but it sounded like he'd just lost heart. I mean, I tried everything. He wasn't having it. Ain't gonna happen, he says.
So what was the problem?
Well, I know he's got debts for one thing.
Yeah, but from what we saw, he's had those for quite some time.
Well, maybe it all just got on top of him, I don't know. I gotta say, I gave up trying to fathom him.
Yeah, Barry Kane turned pro years ago, though, didn't he? So what happened to him?
Oh, he met a girl who was a real skaghead. Thought you could pull her out of it, but she just pulled him in. Anyhow, he got himself sorted out and back into training, and he was looking very, very dangerous. I tell you, I've never seen that kind of will. Me? I couldn't give these up without climbing the walls.
How long had you been managing him?
About a few months. I've just got back in the game after a few years out, and Barry was my first fighter. Garfield. You're George Garfield, aren't you?
That's right.
I've seen you fight when I was scouting for lads a few years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have been interested in turning pro anyway.
That's a wise decision.
Yeah. Did Barry Kane say where he was going when he left here?
No.
Have you got any idea where he could have gone?
No, but if he hasn't showed up yet, well...
Well, what?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time someone felt they were in so deep they just switched off and walked away. Would it?
Hi, Mark Knowles. I'm the social worker handling Barry and Jamie's case.
I'm PC Quinnan, this is PC Garfield. Jamie all right?
Well, he's a bit worried about his dad, obviously, but what have you come up with?
Well, we've spoken to the last person who saw Barry. It's his manager, Alex Spence. But he couldn't say where he might have gone from there, so what we'll do now is we'll register him missing.
You're not going to just leave it at that, though, are you?
Well, we can't spend any more time on this without any solid leads or real cause for concern.
I think there is cause for concern. Barry wouldn't just disappear like this.
OK, when did you last see Barry?
That was a few days ago in his gym.
And what frame of mind was he in, would you say?
Fine. Pretty buoyant, in fact. Why?
His manager says he's been under stress lately.
Stress? Over what?
Debts.
No, I don't think Barry's especially worried about his debts. I mean, he is aware of how serious the situation is, but he's dealing with that.
Well, his manager seemed to think that he'd cracked. He was about to walk away from it all.
Walk away and just leave Jamie? Well, I don't believe that for a second.
Well, Jamie has been in care before, though, hasn't he?
Yes, but that was while Barry was in rehab. And the main thing sustaining him through that was a possibility of getting custody of Jamie again. He'd never walk away and leave him now. There's something wrong, I'm telling you.
Did he say where he was going after he left the gym? Anyone he had to see?
No. But you should, certainly check the 2 men he's with when I got there.
Oh, what 2 men?
Well, I didn't know them and I didn't hear much of what they said. But it seemed to me like they were, well, threatening him. What I mean is, Barry seemed threatened by them.
What were they saying?
Well, they were just asking how Jamie was, but I felt there was more of an implication there. I did push this with him afterwards, but he said that everything was OK.
Do you remember if anyone came to visit Barry early on Tuesday? Only his social worker says he saw 2 other blokes here talking to him.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Would you know who they were?
Yeah, one of them was Barry's manager.
Alex Spence.
Yeah, that's him. Oh, I should say, his ex-manager.
And what were they talking about, do you know?
Barry don't say, I don't ask.
What do you know about this Alex Spence, Ken?
Well, I know he fancied himself as a promoter a while back till the Border Control took his licence off him.
Oh, yeah? What was that for?
Fight fixing's what I heard. Oi, oi! One more accidental head blow and you're walking, son, all right?
So how come he started managing Barry?
Well, he just wanted back into the game. Barry looked like his ticket. No surprise. A couple of other geezers was asked to run.
And what brought it all to an end?
Dunno. Barry didn't say. Something happened, though, and Spence was well gutted to lose Barry. All right, take a break.
Do you know who the other bloke was with Spence?
Yeah. Rod Tiernan. Used to be one of my lads a while back. He was a real banger. But he hadn't got no character or discipline. So I ended up telling him to sling his hook.
Where can we find him?
Couldn't tell you. Spence will know, though. Because last thing I heard, Tiernan was doing door work at one of his clubs.
Can't hang about, lads. Got to make sure my bar wallers have cleaned all the lipstick off the glasses and what have you.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I couldn't help noticing that you poured yourself a couple of large ones earlier.
Are you serious?
What do you think?
I think you went pro in the right game, son. What can I do for you?
Well, we understand that you went to see Barry Kane at his gym early on Tuesday. Is that right?
Yeah.
What for?
I was just inviting him round to the meeting I told you about.
Who was the other man with you?
One of my staff, Rod Tiernan.
And what does Tiernan do for you?
Security mainly, door work and that.
Were you threatening Barry Kane?
Threatening him? Why would I threaten Barry?
Well, you weren't too happy about him ditching you as his manager, were you?
No, but... Look, who's been telling you this? It's that job's worst social worker of his, wasn't it? Oh, come on, you know how paranoid they are. I mean, Rod only asked him what he's looking at and the fella nearly wets himself. I never threatened Barry.
Mr. Spence, you sure you can't tell us where Barry Kane is right now?
Look, I've told you, he left here Tuesday afternoon with a big black cloud over his head, and I haven't seen him since, OK?
All right, where can we find Rod Tiernan?
What do you want him for?
Oh, we just want to get his side of what was said at the gym, that's all.
His side? What are you after?
If you could just tell us where we could find him.
The Dive, Zoffany Way.
What's that?
It's a new club I'll be opening soon.
What's he want to open a club down here for?
Oh, this area's on the up, George. A couple of years from now, you won't be able to move for Porsches, private roads. Excuse me, mate.
Yeah?
Rod Tiernan about?
Yeah, next door up. What's left of him?
Hi. Rod Tiernan, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, do you mind if I ask what's happened to you?
I got mugged. Look, what do you want?
Well, I'm PC Quinnan, this is PC Garfield, Sun Hill. We'd like to ask you a few questions about a man called Barry Kane. Do you know where he might be?
No,
When did you last see him?
Tuesday at his gym.
Right, and you were with Alex Spence, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what were you talking to Barry about?
Alec was inviting Barry round for a meeting at his place.
Has Spence just called you by any chance?
Well, he never stops calling me, does he? He thinks you won't wipe your own nose unless he tells you to.
I see. And what else did Spence talk to Barry about? Apart from this meeting?
That's all I heard.
Must have been a brave mugger. Took on a bloke like you.
Yeah, well, there's a few of them, wasn't there?
Did you report it to us?
No,
Why not?
I don't do that.
I don't think you got those injuries from a mugger, Rod. Barry Kane do that to you?
No, he didn't. Why would he?
Maybe that's how he deals with people who threaten him.
Listen, I never threatened no one, all right?
George, look at this. Did you know Barry Kane's car's parked outside your back door?
Is that whose it is? I hadn't noticed.
Oh, perhaps you better go and check. Make sure there's nothing else you haven't noticed.
Excuse me? What's this down here?
Oh, it's going to be a function hall.
Right, let's have a look, come on.
There's nothing to see, is there? It's just a manky old hole, that's all.
You got the key?
Not too worried about the fire regulations, are you?
What?
What's with all the fag butts and stuff?
I don't know. I think some of the lads might have been having the tea breaks down here or something, you know.
For the last 5 years? Looks a little bit more exciting than a tea break, doesn't it, eh? Come on.
George!
You found him.
Not yet, no. But we want you to help us with a few more details, OK? Now, can you remember what your dad was wearing when he left?
Yeah. Tracksuit bottoms, trainers and T-shirt.
And what was the T-shirt like?
It had the gym name on it, Rossi's.
OK, that's great.
Why do you want to know that for?
We just want to put out a more detailed description of your dad, that's all. So I'll speak to you later, OK? So was it an unlicensed fight between you and Barry Kane?
Yeah.
How'd you get those cuts on your knuckles?
Teeth. It was a bare knuckle fight, wasn't it, Rod?
Yeah,
How far did it go?
far enough.
What does that mean?
I mean, far enough to give the punters their satisfaction, all right?
I see. Who won?
Me.
Well, if you won, what kind of condition was Barry in?
He was all right.
You're what, conscious?
Yeah.
Walking?
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure about that, Rod.
He was all right.
Where did he go after the fight?
I don't know. I left before him.
Who else was there?
I didn't know none of the faces there.
Come off it, Rod. You do door security. You would have put the word around about something like that.
I didn't know nobody else there.
All right, so who organised it then? You have to give us a name, all right?
It was Alex Spence, wasn't it? Rod.
Yeah.
Why?
He just likes laying on nasty little numbers like this, doesn't he?
What, he's organised events like this before?
No.
Well, come on, Rod, what do you mean?
I mean things like it. Well, you people nicked him for a pit bull fight once, didn't you? He thinks it makes him a top man, but everybody just sees him as a ponce.
Why did Spence write Barry into something like that?
Oh, why shouldn't he?
Well, we heard Barry was the best prospect he ever had.
Yeah, well, the bottom fell out of that one, didn't it?
Huh? What happened?
Barry sussed him.
What do you mean?
I mean, he sussed that a dogfight for a bunch of deadbeats was about his level. Barry didn't want any more to do with him.
And Spence wasn't too happy about that, was he?
He was gutted.
So he must have been well pleased with the hammering that you gave Barry, eh?
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, is that what this is all about? Spence clipping Barry's wings for him?
Look, can I go now, can I?
What kind of wounds are we talking about,
A
then?
few cuts.
What with?
Fists.
Have any tools on you, did you?
No, I didn't. It never went that far.
Come off it. Look at that. Well, go on, look at it.
When I left the dive, he was all right.
Who was he with when you left?
Spence.
Who else?
No one.
Why did you lie to us about the last time that you saw it?
I didn't want it known that I attended such a sordid event.
You didn't just attend it, though, did you? You organised it.
Well, let's just say I was foolish enough to let it happen on my property, yeah.
Yeah? So what happened after the fight, then?
Everyone came back to here and I stayed behind to take care of Barry.
What did taking care of Barry involve?
Well, you should know that, son.
Just talk us through it.
I cleaned him up, made sure he could see how many fingers and that. He was all there.
Then what?
Then he gets up and says, I'm off. I says, no, you sit there and I'll call you a cab. I go up to the office, I call a cab. When I come back down, he's gone.
Did you try and find him?
Of course I did.
And?
There's still a few geezers hanging about chatting. I thought you must have got a lift.
But when we came and told you you'd been missing for 2 days, didn't you think anything of that?
Yeah, I did, I know. I should have been more concerned, but... You sorted the other till out, have you?
Well, I think you better come down to Nick.
Are you arresting me?
No.
No, well, I'm a very busy man, son, so if you want me anywhere near your Nick, you're going to have to arrest me.
All right, then. Just give us a list of all the other punters who were there, then.
I can't rightly recall any.
Don't mess us about.
He walked away. It was a rough fight, but I'm telling you, Barry walked away.
Hello, Dave. What's the problem? Right, what we've got
We think this bloke had severe head injuries. May well have collapsed shortly after he left.
How long's he been missing?
Going on 48 hours?
48 hours?
Yeah, I know, so we best get a move on. Now, we think he came out of here, so do you want to search across there, towards the river?
Okay. Right.
I'll go and see if I can find the security guard.
Right.
Excuse me, mate, excuse me. Were you on duty on Tuesday night?
I was, yeah.
Yeah? What was going on over there, then?
Well, I saw a hell of a lot of flash motors coming and going. But I reckon that'll be the way of it round here from now on, eh?
Yeah, I know what you mean. What was happening there exactly?
I thought it was maybe an opening do. The crowd were too well dressed for your ravers anyway.
OK, we're looking for a man who was seriously injured there, and we think he might have collapsed somewhere around here.
Are you sure he was on foot?
No, I'm not. Why?
Well, I got some grief off a fella the other night, and he was in a pretty bad way. But he was in a motor.
Where was this?
He came stomping into my hut, wanting the gates open so as he could make a shortcut.
What do you mean by in a bad way?
He had a face like 2 pound of mince.
Did you ask him what had happened to him?
He said he got mugged, so I just let him straight through.
And what kind of car was he driving?
He wasn't driving. But it was a Jag.
Did you get a look at the driver?
Nah, not really.
Was there anyone else in the car with him?
There was a bloke in the back seat, yeah.
Yeah? Was he injured too?
I couldn't really see him. His head was kind of drooping around like he was, well, at the time I thought he was nodding off or pissed or something, you know.
Right. Can you describe the man who came into your hut?
Look, it weren't me.
Well, we've got a witness who can identify you. Would you like us to bring him here?
Who else was in the car?
Spence.
And who was in the back?
It was Barry, wasn't it? He was driven away from it.
Yeah.
Where did you take him?
Spence dropped me off at the other club, and then he went on with Barry. He said he was taking him to the hospital.
Well, he obviously didn't do that, did he?
No.
So where did Spence go?
I don't know where he went, but he came back to the club an hour later.
Did you ask about Barry?
Yes.
And?
Well, he just kept ignoring me.
Well, what condition was Barry in when you last saw him?
It was bad.
Bad.
Yes. Well, he should have just stayed down. I mean, he was still going to walk out of there with $1,000 anyway.
It's not just the money, though, is it, eh? Pride takes over. Even you must have felt some of that once.
You what? Pride? Is that what you think it was?
I think it was for Barry, yeah.
Yeah? Well, for me, it had a lot more to do with a crowd of faces closing in on us, yeah? Out their heads on vodka and threatening us with the bottles to make sure that we... Oh, just forget it.
So what? So what, Rod? Go full out?
Perhaps you can understand why we want to find a man who lost a fight like that.
Look, I can't help you.
There's nothing that we can charge you with, Rob, OK? Now, Spence got you into this situation, the both of you. Now, if you've got any idea where Spence went, just tell us, all right?
He turned off onto the Maycroft estate. When I asked him what the hell he was doing, we were supposed to be going to the hospital. And he says, I'm sick of your whining, and he turned the car around, and that's when he took me to the club.
Why would he go to the Maycroft?
I know he's got a property up there, or he had one anyway.
Where exactly?
I don't know where. I just know it's over that way.
Well, it looks like we can ask him ourselves.
Well, this is all very impressive. I've come to help you.
Oh, that's very good of you, Mr. Spence. But why don't you just take us to your place on the Maycroft estate?
What would a bloke like me be doing on the Maycroft? Look, if you don't want my help...
Stay where you are, please.
It won't be very difficult to find this property, so why don't you just take us there, eh?
Where is it?
Bream Road.
All right, come with us.
I don't think I've got the keys no more.
You won't be needing the keys.
They're like kids. Sorry? Fighters are like kids, most of them. Can't do enough for them. Then they get full of themselves and suddenly you're the piece of crap that know nothing no more.
Dave? Sierra Oscar and all units from 218. Call it off.
Right, all units from Sierra Oscar, cancel the search.
So why didn't you take him to the hospital then?
I was doing, but Barry made me pull over, said he just wanted to sit for a while and he'd be okay.
Sit for a while, eh? You just watched him being beaten to a pulp. I'm panicked! I'm blacked out! I didn't know what I was doing!
We're arresting you for murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention or question something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
You found him.
Why don't you take a seat, eh?
What's up?